Welcome back, Star Wars fans, to a shadowy tale from the galaxy far, far away. Today, we're peeling back the layers of a pivotal moment, how Emperor Palpatine learned that Luke Skywalker, the rebel who shattered the Death Star, was Darth Vader's son. Our source is Disturbance, a gripping story by Mike Chen, and from a certain point of view, The Empire Strikes Back. Prepare to enter the twisted mind of a Sith Lord as a cosmic revelation and a vision of his own death unfolds. It begins with a ripple, a disturbance in the Force. Picture Palpatine in his dimly lit office in Coruscant, moments before his hologram call to Vader in The Empire Strikes Back. The Force, his dark instrument of control, trembles with an alien intensity. It's not a vague tremor, it's potent, personal, and alive with emotion. Palpatine, ever curious and cunning, sinks into meditation, probing the currents to uncover its origin. What he finds isn't his own foresight, it's Vader's unguarded vision, spilling through their Force bond. The vision hits him like a storm. Vader strides forward, but he's not the black-armoured enforcer that we know. He's Anakin Skywalker, unburned, unmasked, his face restored to its pre-Mustafar youth. Besides him walks a young man, a lightsaber clipped to his belt. Nearby, Padme Amidala stands radiant, a presence, a ghost of the past. Anakin turns to the boy and says, "You have done well." He sweeps his arm towards a colossal fleet of Star Destroyers, thousands of ships igniting their engines, streaking into hyperspace. "Behold my son," he declares, "the most powerful fleet in the galaxy." But the vision doesn't stop there. It twists, darkens, pulling Palpatine deeper. Suddenly, he's no longer an observer, he's a participant. He sees himself seated on his obsidian throne, the air thick with the dark side. Before him stands the boy, Luke Skywalker. Older now, his face hardened by resolve. In his hand, a lightsaber ignites, its red blade casting an eerie glow. Time slows as Luke raises the weapon, his eyes locked on Palpatine. Then, with a swift, decisive swing, blade cut through the Emperor, a flash of light and pain searing through the vision. Palpatine's own death plays out in a brutal clarity, his body crumpling, his reign extinguished by Vader's son. The impact is visceral. Palpatine feels the phantom agony, the betrayal, the finality. Luke doesn't hesitate. No words, no taunts, just cold, lethal purpose. A guttural scream erupts through the Force, snapping Palpatine back to his office. His breath rasps, his hands grip the throne's arms. The pieces fall into place. That boy, Luke, isn't just a rebel, he's Anakin's child, Vader's blood, and in this vision, the instrument of Palpatine's end. The disturbance wasn't random, it was Vader's secret desire, his ambition to rule with his son, and perhaps his subconscious wish to see his masters fall. The voice in the vision, Anakin's, rings in Palpatine's ears, a tone that he hasn't heard since the Jedi's fall. This is no mere fantasy, it's a revelation of lineage and treachery. Luke Skywalker, the pilot who destroyed the Death Star, is Vader's hidden legacy. Palpatine sees the threads, Vader's relentless pursuit of the rebels, his fixation on this one boy. It's not duty, it's family. And that vision of Luke killing him, it's a warning etched into the Force, a glimpse of a future where Skywalker blood undoes the Sith dominion. Until now, Luke was a nuisance, a name tied to rebel victories, but this changed everything. Palpatine realizes Vader's been chasing more than a target, he's chasing a dynasty, a Skywalker dynasty. The vision of Luke striking him down isn't just a possibility, it's a prophecy Vader might not even fully grasp. The boy's power, untamed and vast, could topple empires. Palpatine's mind churns. Is this Vader's plan? To raise Luke as his heir, to overthrow his master as Sith tradition demands? Or does the Force itself foresee Palpatine's doom? Palpatine doesn't flinch. Instead, he schemes. Luke's potential is a double-edged saber. Dangerous, yes, but ripe for corruption. Vader wants him, dreams of him, but Palpatine can turn that against his apprentice. He'll let Vader hunt his son, fuel the chase with the Empire's might, ships, troops, resources, and watch. If Luke kills him, as the vision suggests, Palpatine will twist the boy's rage first, moulding him into a Sith. If Vader overreaches, he'll fall instead. The Emperor thrives on such games. This then sets up that legendary scene in The Empire Strikes Back when Palpatine tells Vader, "I have no doubt that this boy is the offspring of Anakin Skywalker." He's not guessing, he's seen it all. Vader's vision of Lucas's son and Lucas's killer, blade flashing red. He dangles the truth to test Vader, masking his own plans to steal Luke for himself or bury him if he resists. The vision of his death isn't a defeat, it's a challenge. So how did Palpatine uncover Luke's lineage? Through a disturbance in the Force, Vader's dreams of power, and Palpatine's murder at Luke's hands, Mike Chen's disturbance gives us a front row seat to the Sith epiphany, where a vision of death fuels a mastermind's gambit. Could Palpatine have dodged that fate, or was Luke always his end? Tell us below. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe.